It was the century long gone, the history books they had been left unopened, we hadn't learned on the way and now the history kept repeating itself. Like we were named after those that were atrocious, more and more of life was about what was delicious, and pleasure it was what these bodies seeked. After all of that they woke up from a dream. They couldn't remember anything that had happened, some of them had forgotten how to speak, so they stammered, hummed and hawed. Most of them said they were bored. Unless they had been catered to by stimulating content, all of a sudden it came to a halt and there was only the words. And they were on the page, not making any sense. This was not like their video games. And in living that era, the writer's mind had become dull. It was skipping all over the place and he kept rambling on even on the page. There was a hole in the hull of the ship, but the man didn't even notice it. His motion only forward it goes, and all the smells were gone, no lilies or the rose. And there the captain of the Pink Pirates was noticing that in the filing cabinets of his mind there was one missing link. He was trying to click it but not ending up with anything. The cannons didn't work no more and the ship was just sailing on the sea. Without a goal or a score, then the captain remembered a whore who had said that when you be sailing the sea there's no grocery store, and if you end up with teeth falling off then that's because of hitting the hull in the bottoms of the rock. From the sea then rose up this beast that slapped its tail and split the ship in two for a feast. None the least the beast ate the whole crew, but in the stomach of the creature the Pink Pirate became a teacher, and he caught all the cells to attack and cause cancer in the being. All of this was told to me while I was screaming. Still we learn from this one in the books that were never opened because people were spending too much time on Facebook. They were hooked and wouldn't care about what was written, and that's why our whole culture was again smitten. Many became bedridden, and to some of them in their hand appeared a pen. And through that you could take something that existed and something that did not. It was how he wrote fiction. In the moments of attraction of volatile elements to each other, like the long-lost brother, this line he drew in the sand, it was just another way to enforce his separateness from everything else that God had made in the land. And all that now they tried to save, little did he know it was far too late, because he had sown the seeds of hate. The harvest it might have ended bad, but all the crop that came before was used now for the good and bad. Some of it made people mad and there was not now a sensation left to be sad. From that hopeless time there sprang upon the earth new life, and all people that made merry found themselves trapped in the throes of the vermin. But Merlin he knew what was going on and with his magical powers protected those that had at least an inkling of something going on. Repeating mistakes like that, it was the nature of the human race. After the fact, we had become much more wise, but in the times we couldn't separate wrong from right. So now I'll tell you that my life was to uncover the truth about what happened to you in the afterlife, where the no-goods, even the no-goods said to you that this surely is the wrong place for you. Just get out still while the time is good.